Hello, welcome to Penguins Wanderlust. This is our guest, Susan.
The bloopers in here. You just leave it rolling and have all the bloopers. Are you trying to put my last name in? I'm already embarrassed to be part of this whole thing.
Susan Carlin.
Oh God, my name's getting out there. I'm holding a penguin. Okay, yes.
So Sue
Oh, that's why we wanted to hold the penguin, because it's Penguins Wanderlust.
Yes, it's Penguins
Oh, it's
Wanderlust.
part of the thing. Okay.
My website is run by penguins.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Specifically these two.
Okay.
I
understand. Now it's part of the branding. Okay.
Yes, it's part of the
branding. So we
just
hold the whole.
So now Sue's branding is
budding branding.
All things snails.
Well,
Sue has a pet. No, she doesn't
a rescue
have a pet.
Snail.
She has a rescue snail.
It's a rescue snail.
She's a very good snail mama.
Mm-hmm. Well, what happened was I saw a snail on a rainy night in LA on the second floor walk up of my apartment, and he'd had to climb up 2 flights of stairs, and I have no idea how he did this. And he looked bedraggled and
tired
he was
too,
probably hungry, because I just figure everybody's hungry. So I brought him home and I gave him some lettuce, spinach, and he absolutely went to town. And I took pictures of him. Yeah, and then I took pictures of him eating, and it was really cute, and I put him on Facebook, and I gave him a name, Flash, and yeah, I thought
very
so,
good name
and
for a snail.
I put him online, and I said, "This is Flash, everyone. I rescued him," and I gave the whole story. And have you ever seen a snail eat? But it was just more eloquent the way I did it on Facebook, and I went to sleep. And the next morning, I woke up, and he had 70 followers. And I went, oh no, I've got a public to attend to. So I started writing more about him, and he was really interesting to watch. And so I would just describe what he was doing. And one time I came home, and it looked like his insides were exploding, and that I thought, oh my God, my snail's exploding. How do you kill a snail by feeding him lettuce? I know. And I was Googling, exploding snails. And puking out guts and all kinds. And then I realized, oh my God, do snails poop? And sure enough, they do. And that's exactly what he was doing. And so I think he had just eaten so much lettuce, and it was the first amazingly wonderful. It was Whole Foods organic lettuce, and so he just kind of removed the bad stuff and took in the good stuff. And so that was a really significant topic of discussion among the thread that had started, and that kind of got everyone into that. Poop tends to whip people up into a frenzy, so that eating caught everyone's attention, pooping sort of sealed the deal. Flash is a celebrity among my Facebook friends. When I get back from the playa, I'm probably going to have to set up an Instagram account and a Facebook page, and
how many followers do you have now?
Well, it's just my friends on Facebook and friends of friends, and I'm now getting people friending me because they want to they want to keep up with the exploits of Flash. And while I'm at Burning Man, I have a snail sitter who is taking care of Flash. So, and she's, I've been checking in with her. I check in with my sister.
Flash is doing well.
He's doing well. He's very active. They had to buy some more lettuce and stuff like that. And I came with Flash and 2 big bags full of Arrowhead water, because I clean the cage. I change his water every day. He gets Arrowhead water because I don't like the chlorine in the tap water.
Are you thinking about bringing a friend to him?
Everyone has wanted me to pair him up, but here's the thing. When snails mate, they hit each other with these things called these calcium love darts, these calcium darts, and they inject sperm that way. But it hurts, and it shortens their lifespan. These are all things that I've learned. There's no main, and also then I'll have little snailets running around, and then I'll be like, what do I do with these? I don't want to kill them because
I know
they're Flash's babies.
that's the situation in
Yeah.
our fish tank. We have
Maybe we should
hundreds
Yeah.
of little snails on the ground.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying is that
Yes.
then I'll have to go deposit them, and I'm just going to have to keep. And they apparently they have sex a lot. They have sex like rabbits, and then I would have to every 6 weeks or so like keep depositing snails in a hospitable environment.
Yeah.
And I would be singly responsible for a snail epidemic in LA, so he's going to have to fly solo for a while. But I think he's sort of enjoying bachelorhood. And listen, they're hermaphrodites. They're hermaphrodites, so they have both sexes, but I refer to Flash as a he because he never listens to me. He's sort of a diva now.
Next year,
Like
he can
talk to the
go-
foot?
He can go to Burning Man and he doesn't have to ask his wife if he can go or not.
That's right,
you know?
that's right. I can't bring him to Burning Man because it's just too harsh an environment.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, he's got a little
He'd need to be
terrarium.
misted all the time.
He has a little terrarium, and I have ivy growing, and I change his water, and
He's a very spoiled
oh,
little
and a
snail.
cuttlefish bone for calcium for shell. Oh, this is the best part. So one of our campmates, Japa, has been teasing me mercilessly about
escargots.
well, everyone's been making escargot jokes, but he's been really on my case about having a snail. And during one particularly fervent teasing session, his wife piped up, "Oh, I've had pet snails," and it just like silenced him. It was awesome, and he was like, "What? You didn't tell me this before we got married." And yeah, he was like,
My dish is done too.
"What?"
My dish is now done.
Okay.
Oh, great. Okay, so are we going to the potluck? I'm talking about Flash.
Yeah, you know,
I'm doing about
Flash, 'cause
Flash.
everybody loves Flash.
So and except that Stacy took, this is Joppa's wife, didn't take as good care of her snails. She just
Oh.
let them dry out and hibernate,
Oh,
and I wouldn't do that to
no,
Flash. No,
no.
he
So
gets
how long
misted
have you had Flash?
since March,
March,
and
that's a
I'm
long
told,
time.
well, they
Since it's
they
September
live
now.
1 to 3 years in the wild,
And
and
yours
some
will live like 15.
some species live up to 25 years in captivity, but I don't know which ones.
The
Now,
ones that have you as a mom.
I've learned all this by like things would happen, and then I go onto Facebook and Google things about snails. There's no Snail Central for information.
Not yet.
maybe
And-
you can do it.
Flash
There
is
you go.
Flash
Yeah.
Central.
Well, let's get the social media up and merchandising. Got to get the merch going, and then, yeah, because I really this is basically what I have going on in my life at the moment.
And who was it that asked you? You met somebody in the
Oh, so yes.
Yeah.
So I have a new friend who I met who works for a talent agency for influencers, and they have pets, and so she was interested in representing Flash. So he may have an agent soon. Yeah. I mean, when I came to LA, I was trying to do some acting. I couldn't get an agent, but my snail. I might be better as like a stage mom or like a snail mom. Mama Rose, Gypsy Rose snail. So yeah.
Cool.
So we'll see, and that's fine with me as long as I have enough money for my old age next week. I will be really happy.
The Sunset Howl is starting, and it's time to go off to our potluck.
We have to go to our potluck. Yes, we're leaving the playa tomorrow, and this is the dinner that we unload all of our unused food, and it's unused for a reason.
I beg your pardon.
So yeah, well, I shouldn't talk because the one time I make burnt food for my camp, and then I get chastised and
She made
end up at
very good
cleanup.
quesadillas and grilled
They-
cheese
some-
today. They
and I
turned
made
out-
burnt omelets
Well,
the
I
other
missed
day.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cajun
I
blackened
won't hold
olives.
it against
They were. That's right. They were blackened
okay.
omelets. Yeah.
Anyway,
and these were
we
blackened
look forward
quesadillas.
to more episodes about Flash once he
Yes.
gets the social media set up.
That's right. We'll link to it.
Yeah, we'll link to it.
And now, so certainly now that my reputation is blown, is completely ruined by this YouTube cast. I might as well be a snail mom, a professional snail
Well, thank you,
mom.
Sue. Thank you. Thanks for watching Penguins Wanderlust.